Hey, we've had a lot of questions this week. A lot of calls come in. A lot of people just have questions about where they're at. What is the process? Where their mindset is. Some people are ready to sell. Other people don't know. There's a lot that goes on with it. It's not as like I just want to do this and get it over with. There's a plan. It's never planned out. So one of the things that comes up is that are people at risk of losing their home. And so when you get behind on your mortgage, the first month, the lender will probably give you a call, and they'll just check on you, make sure you're doing okay, want to know what's going on. And again, I'll say this from the beginning: if you can tell people, the lender, what you're going through, I got a job loss, divorce, there was a death in the family. I'm just trying to keep up with this. I'm figuring it out. This is probably the most affordable time to deal with the foreclosure, because as you'll learn as you go deeper down the rabbit hole, all those attorney fees get attached to it. All the costs get attached to the foreclosure, and so not only are you paying what you owe, but you're going to be tacked on with a bunch of other garbage fees that people are adding on, the trustee adds on to, that they have to deal with. So when you get that call, give them answer the call, talk to them. It's hard, I know it is, but it's really critical because it gives them the ability to kind of gauge where you're at and what to do next. If you're going to get a loan forbearance or a loan modification, whatever your plan is, they're going to be more receptive. The second month you miss it, you're going to get more phone calls from the lender. What's going on? What happened? We talked before. It's important that you keep talking to them so they know what to expect. Explain your situation. You're trying to resolve it. You still may be able to make some payments. You may be able to do some things to work some things out, but it's starting to get a little bit more challenging. And also, you can call a housing counselor. There's a number of there's a HUD. HUD's got one. I'll leave it here. It's if you're listening, 800-569-4287. There's somebody near you that can help with your kind of walk you through what you need to do. By the third month, and you haven't talked to them, nothing's going on. You're kind of just trying to figure it out. You're going to get a letter stating the amount that you're delinquent, that you have 30 days to bring the mortgage current. It's called a demand letter or a notice to accelerate. If you don't pay the specific amount in a certain amount of time, the lender will begin the foreclosure process, which begins with a notice of default. And the notice of default is when you're officially on notice that the trustee, the lender, are beginning legal actions to bring the loan, to cure the loan. You can still, again, call the housing counselor. Hey, what do I need to do? How do I get through this? And then if you miss it again, you're now going to another month, you're going to get that notice and you have 90 days to cure it. And so you have a handful of months to deal with it. And then the lender gets really serious about it. They'll mail you the notice of default. It's recorded in the county, so you'll get a lot of attention from all the investors, all the realtors, all the lenders, people that, we can all help. We can help. Some are better than others. I focus entirely on foreclosure, so I live in this world and I don't do anything else. Then if you haven't done anything at that point, you get a notice of trustee sale. I've got one right here that explains the date, the time, how much you owe, who you are, all the things that need to be done. And there's a contact for the trustee. Now, and then after that, let's say you have, now you can, now it's serious and you're going to really get into it. You can still, pay it off. But let's say that doesn't happen. And then after the sale, the house is sold to a third party or the bank takes it back, whatever. You have a redemption period to take it, to try and get it back. But again, the farther down you go, the more the costs go up, the more the pressure, all this stuff. So really, when you realize you might be getting in trouble, things aren't making financial sense, divorce, death, those types of things come up, you're going to want to be involved with the trustee. And then over here with what we do, we help. AB 2424 is a new law that came into effect in 2025 that gives homeowners 45 more days to cure their default or to stop the sale, so they can list the house. Or if they're getting a hard money loan, or if they're getting a loan or doing something, money's coming in from grandma. However it's done, it gives you more time. Everybody can use more time. Everybody can use a little more time. And so what we try and do is work with people who are not too closed off. They want to either sell it or save the home. And then we help them with by getting a listing. And then if they sell it, we get the contract, and we can get an extra 90 days. And so that's really where the ability to kind of let people, breathe, take a few minutes, take a few days, assess the situation. A lot of people have the reality of this is going to happen, so I've got to figure out what's going to happen next. A lot of people I talk to in this business just want to talk. They don't know what it is they're trying to do, and so they have they're trying to figure out what it is, the best plan for what they need to do and how much time they have. And most of the people I deal with are they're not. They know they have to do something, but they're just not sure what to do. So anyhow, those are the stages of the process. You have 3 months typically before the bank will file the notice of default. They'll file the notice of default. You have 3 months secured at that point. And again, at that point, all the attorney fees are starting to accrue, and that may not mean anything to you. But it's more money out of your equity if you have any. If you need to do a short sale, you need to talk to somebody that needs to do that. We have a lot of people that do short sales. We have a great referral service to some local people that have that set up, so they can call the trustee, call the lender, they can get the paperwork, get all the stuff done in a very timely manner. And then you need to reach out and talk to somebody. I mean, I would talk to somebody the other day that I jumped in thought. And then you have the trustee sale, which is about 20 days after the notice of default. And again, 5 days. I need 5 days to send the listing to the trustee to get the relief. It has to be received, can't be emailed. A property has to be listed by a broker, agent. There's a couple of things to qualify. So give us a call, 800-224-6962. We'll be happy to help, at least talk about it. We talk every day to people that are trying to figure out what to do, and we do the best to help them out and get them sorted. All right? Talk to you soon.